Hey everybody, it's Dr. Slavic here, but you can call me M, and today the M stands for, man, I forgot to explain why the Wii U gamepad is so bad. So right now, one of the concerns I have with this Let's Play is not a technical problem with my computer or any of the recording equipment. When I went to record this today, I picked up my gamepad, which was covered in a nice thick layer of dust, and it no longer holds a battery charge. It has to be plugged in at all times for it to be on right now. And a lot of the games for the Virtual Console and Nintendo, not the Nintendo 64, but the Wii U, require you to use the gamepad. So I'm kind of tied to this, and if it gets jostled wrong during a course, I will miss some choice Pokemon photos. Speaking of, that's what we're here to do today. We're going to go to the course, and if we remember from last time, Professor Oak told us to throw an apple at an not moving electrode, which seems abusive, but we'll see what he's saying. Alright, so we load in. You cannot throw apples while you are zoomed in because it's the same button as the photo. As you can see, I can't throw apples, I can only do that. Apples sort of bounce, they go on. Let's get a better picture of Pikachu real quick. Alright, you say they bounce, they have like a nice arc to them. You can hit Pokemon with them, it'll affect them. This is a great way you can lure Pokemon out that you couldn't get a picture of before. You can get Pokemon to pause so they can get closer to them, and you can enact certain behaviors that you couldn't do normally. This is our main way of manipulating the environment at the moment. And when, oh god, imagine if we were over there right now. As he said, if you throw in an I can't say the right word, a stationary electrode, they'll explode, which is a great way to get great pictures of Kakuna. And a great way to just sort of, you know, massacre a bunch of wild Pokemon. It's fine. It's in the name of science, so it's okay. Got that Pikachu over there still. So if you throw an apple, you can see Pikachu loves apples. Oh, okay. Bye. We don't get to see that because I'm bad at taking pictures. That'll come in handy later. Make sure to grab some pictures of Haunter so we can get a better one, and see if we can't get a good picture of... Oh, that's beautiful. That's about as magical and Magikarp as you can get. Alright, be prepared for the Zubat. These Zubat always stressed me out as a kid, cause for some reason I didn't think to be prepared to take their pictures. Go ahead and bonk that Electabuzz. That should make him angry, if my memory serves correctly. Yes, and he's gonna use Thunderbolt. He shows us that Pikachu and Dugtrio are friends, which seems unlikely, given that Dugtrio is like the Pikachu killer. Since not many ground types are faster than Pikachu in Pokemon, make sure we get a good Electabuzz. Yeah. And then we see Magnemite and Apple are friends. But we have Apple. We have Apple, though. By the way, if you use the right stick, or the C stick, I think, on the Nintendo 64, you can rotate 90 degrees. It's a very useful feature, but I tend not to use it because it's not terribly hard. So we have an impasse. See if we can grab, as you can see, Magnemite loves apples. Unfortunately, we have to bonk this electrode, make him explode. And when he does so, it's going to clear out these rocks for us. So this is one of the cool things about this game, is it's got branching paths that open up as you interact with the Pokemon, which is very nice. And it's something that gets expanded on a lot more in the sequel to this game for the Switch, which I also very much would like to do a series on. Alright, we got a lot of pictures. Well, actually we only got 30, but yeah, that's definitely a better picture of Pikachu. Got a lot of pictures of Electabuzz here. I think I gotta go with this one though. Got a lot of exploding pictures of Electrode. I think that one's the best. As the series goes on, it's not going to be a very long series because this is a short game, but I'm probably going to just start cutting around to me selecting the pictures for the Oaks Mark, just to save some time. Oh, the size on that Haunter, though. That just leaves Magnemite, I believe. Perfect! Alright, show me the Carfax. Wow, isn't this Pikachu on a ball? I'm still impressed by this. Wow, that really didn't affect the score that much at all. Ooh, 1,000 points is the best score you can get in size, so that's very exciting. And 1,200 for pose. That is a clean 4,400 points. That is a good picture. Got the Kakuna squad. What's up, Kakuna squad? I don't know what pose he expects for a Kakuna. Okay, as you can see, the extra Pokemon can help, especially when there's a multitude of them. Got Haunter. Okay, that size is definitely better than Haunter's really, really hard to take good pictures of because you can't see it. Which makes for an interesting like puzzle, but it also makes it kind of annoying because you don't know where it's facing, you don't know what it's doing. Okay. And a better Magikarp all around. Thank you. Zubat's like the identical. Oh my god. Zubat is literally identical. Which picture should I save? I'm gonna pause the video here, leave this running, and then you rush down to the comments and tell me which Zubat photo I should save. I'm gonna do the new one. I like the angle of the corner on the top of the tunnel more. Electabuzz should be better here. Yeah, okay. Pretty good. And finally we have Magnemite. Very nice. And somehow he can't recognize Magnemite when it's magnetized as the focus of the picture, but he can piece the puzzle pieces together and figure out that that's a Magnemite in the background, even though it's freaking the camera out. I'll save the results of today's trip with a Pokemon report. Wait, let's return to the lab.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You found a split in the path. According to my research, it's linked to a new course. Yes, so as we just did something and unlocking that tunnel, we have unlocked the Volcano, the greatest place to take pictures. He's sweating already. So, I think there's two things I could do, and that's one, I could go back and show off Pokemon that we haven't taken pictures of yet, in both the beach and the tunnel, or I could go straight through on the Volcano, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. We don't have all the things that we need to take pictures of Pokemon yet, so. Volcano's very hot, and you have to be ready to take some great pictures. You can make them Winnie. I think that was a terrible picture. There's some Rapidash back here. Love it. It's a very fun level here. Very dramatic. And again, love the soundtrack to this game. It's really underrated Nintendo 64 soundtrack in my opinion. Honestly, this game in general, very underrated. When I was a kid, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this on videos before, because these Vulpix are really skittish. That's a bad picture. The topic of Pokemon I don't think has ever really come up much, but when I was a kid, I had a total ban on everything Pokemon for not the longest time, but for quite some time. I couldn't play any of the games, couldn't collect cards or toys, no clothing, I couldn't eat the macaroni and cheese. So my exposure was extremely limited. And finally, my parents started to let up a bit. We got a Magmar and a Charmander here. Can't seem to get them. Magmar really wants that apple. Okay. There's more we can do there, but we'll get to that. But, ooh. Yeah, okay. So, we have an egg here. We saw an egg last time, but that egg was off the path. This time, we're gonna get stuck on the egg. And what we can do is see these Charmanders. These Charmanders love apples. Come here, boy. I'll get them over here as best we can. Come here. Anyways, so I had this ban on Pokemon. My exposure was limited, and this ended up being one of the 3 Pokemon games I had been allowed to play. My parents limited me from playing any of the RPGs because they considered it like dogfighty, which fine, whatever. And oh no, I hit the egg. Okay, take pictures of Charmander. They love it. And then look over here, and that egg hatched into a Moltres. I was busy talking about my horrible life. No, it wasn't terrible. And these Magmar died. It's great. If you throw an apple, they will fight each other over it. Or I guess one will kill the other. And Moltres flies back over here. Anyways, those Charmander you can rack up a lot of points on because you're stuck by that Moltres egg, unless you're like me and you just mess it up. You can throw some apples in lava, doesn't do anything, but you can do it. More importantly, back here is Charmeleon. So like I said, I was allowed to play very few games. It was basically Pokemon Snap, the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color, and the Pokemon Puzzle League, also for the Game Boy Color. If you bonk this Charmeleon in, just keep abusing animals. You can get this Charizard. And Charizard is sort of awkward to take pictures of. Because, especially if you don't look at him. So those games were basically the majority of what I knew about Pokemon. And Pokemon Puzzle League's not really that much of a game. And Pokemon Trading Card Game didn't have great fidelity, and I couldn't tell what a lot of the Pokemon actually looked like. So most of my early Pokemon exposure was... That's a camera joke. Was through Pokemon Snap. So I have a lot of... I think that actually might be a great picture. I'm gonna give it a try. So I have a lot of fond memories of this game, and it's, you know, pretty directly responsible for even getting me into Pokemon at all in the first place. So I'm excited that I can record it. A lot of pictures of Magmar. I think that's our best one. It's a fun Pokemon fact. Magmar's name in Japanese is Boober. And its baby form Magby's name in Japanese is Booby. And I believe Magmortar's is Booburn. Obviously referring to the bird of that name, but it is, you know, very funny. Haha. That's a great picture of Charizard. I like this one because he kissed the apple. He kissed the apple. That's a good one. And if it's not, well, yeah. Like I said, Charizard's hard to get a picture of because he's so big, and also he's right at the end of the level, which makes it hard to really slow down and get pictures of him because you have to hurry. This is Rapidash. Okay, size is good. Technique is fine. Okay. That's an acceptable Rapidash, I suppose. Not very good Vulpix. Charmander, I don't think I got good pictures, but look at that, almost 1,000 points just in other Charmander in the picture. You can sit there and you can get some really good points off of Charmander. One of the best point grinders in the game, if you're playing Pokemon Snap to grind for points. Got a really solid Moltres picture here. Wow. Very nice. Wow, isn't this Fighting Magmar? Fighting Magmar has a value of 800 points. I love dog fighting. You didn't have anything to do with this fight, did you? Because that would be scientifically unethical. Oh, it looks hot. Wow. Here we get... Okay, alright. That's a really good picture. That might be our best one yet. Charmeleon. Wartortle. You two tentacruel Aerodactyl. Ammonite. Slowpoke. And I'm most curious about Charizard. It might have too bad of size. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, well, it's not very good. 28's not very great, but I'll save the results of today's trip in the Pokemon report.
Welcome back.
It's going to take us back to the old laboratory. Welcome back. You're doing a fine job. Thanks. Yeah. I can go to the next course, which is a little low stakes after the volcano, but it is the river. And I got time. I'll rush through it. Do a quick run through, see if we can unlock anything new. Get some great new relaxing pictures of Rivermon. Up here we can see Poliwag. I'm just vibing. If you throw an apple up here and you have good aim, okay, never mind. I don't actually know how to do this. I literally don't know how to do this. I've never known. Okay, you can bonk it in the head. Oh, here we go. For the longest time, I thought the swirl on Poliwag was its mouth. And it wasn't until, I don't know, like a few years ago where I realized that, no, it's the pink thing on its face is its mouth, and the swirl is just its belly. But that becomes extra confusing because that pink thing goes away when it evolves, but the swirl stays. Slowpoke, baby. As you can see, we got some Shelter here. Oh, as we can see, we have some Shelter here. If you know anything about Slowpoke lore, you know he loves fishing. Get some nice relaxing pictures from fishing. And once again, we're going to get a Great picture of Shelter, by the way. You do want to get a picture of Shelter when it's clamped. Yeah, you can get Slowbro. Very fun. It's a lot of fun things you can do in this game, for real. Highly recommend trying this game if you haven't. It's a great way to experience the Pokemon universe in a different way. Or if you don't want to mess around with Virtual Console or older games, you can of course get it the new Pokemon Snap for the Switch. Ooh, it's sparkling. If you see a sparkling Pokemon surprise, it's very good. Yeah, I also highly recommend new Pokemon Snap. Got some Metapod up here. Metapod, I've always struggled to understand which way was forward. This is the back of Metapod, despite the fact that it looks like a nose. It is not. If we look down here, we have a Psyduck. Psyduck loves apples, so hit him in the head with one. Hit him in the head with one. I said, hit him in the head with one. Yeah, he loves it. No, wait, no, it kills him. I forgot, I get that confused a lot. And if we're lucky... Oh! I don't know if I got that. If we're lucky... We're not lucky. Sometimes a Cloyster will pop up with the Shelter, or multiple Cloysters. I actually don't know if there's any way to proc it, and Pikachu here is going to jump out of that thingy. Log, I guess, is what some people would call it. I heard a Shelter. Where? It's behind me. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that I could never get as a kid. I don't know why I was so bad at video games as a kid. It's really not hard to keep up with him. But he does a cool little sprinting run when you do that. Thanks, Pikachu. You're the coolest. Keeping it real since 1996. Just like me. It is weird to think, like, I share the birth year of Pokemon. It's kind of fun. Especially when I was banned from it for so long. No Pokemon. I disagree, there is a Pokemon in that picture. I got a lot of Poliwag pictures. I think this is the best one. But yeah, if you look, that pink thing is actually Poliwag's mouth, not its nose, which completely changes how it looks, because it doesn't look like it has a giant face anymore. Now it looks like it has a cute little face on this big football body. It's a little detail I like about Poliwag that it took me way too long to learn. I don't know if this is going to be a good picture of Slowpoke, because it's not looking at the camera. But it's also fishing, so hopefully. That is a good picture of Shelter, I've decided. I guess I only took one picture of Slowbro. Sure. I didn't quite get that shiny Psyduck picture. That's a good anguished picture, though. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to get a good size on this Pikachu picture. Let's see how we did.
Yes.
This is Poliwag. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Wonderful.
That's okay. Okay, no, the pose is fine because it's fishing. That's good to know.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's snapping. I'm also snapping. Welcome to Shelter Snap. Let's play Shelter Snap for the Shelter 64.
Wonderful.
Very good picture of Shelter. Shelter's hard to get a good picture of in this game because it's so small. Oh, it's enjoying the food.
Wonderful.
This is a good round on the river, for real. Well, and then here's Metapod. Which is, you know, fine. I'm really struggling with the size. Nice jump. Really struggling with the size values. I think it's one that's not calculated very well in this game, which makes it tricky to get good scores. But wow, isn't this Speed Pikachu? Speed Pikachu has a value of 800 points, but in a size of like 1. Like I said. Yeah. Oh.
Well done.
Okay, well actually, we still did better with the new one. One thing that's kinda about Pokemon Snap is it will always save the better picture over the older one, which, I mean, makes sense in terms of points, but it's the fact that you don't get the choice, you don't get to choose which one you like. So if you have a picture that you really like in your Pokemon report, and you take a better picture, then it's just gone. Wait! Alright, did I really already...
Welcome back.
Welcome back! You take pictures at a good pace. To make your work easier, here is a present for you. So last time he gave us an apple, which Pokemon love to eat. It's great. Is he going to give us something else that Pokemon love? Like perhaps like a cool bell that Pokemon like to listen to? Or if I think Pokemon might be hiding, use this Pester Ball. No, it's chemical warfare. Awesome. I don't think photographers are allowed to throw like nitric acid. I don't know why I said nitric acid. It's probably in an apple. These pester balls are easy. Press B when you are not focusing your camera. This will make hidden Pokemon come out into the open. No. Yeah, so the pester ball is an interesting addition to the game. I'm not sure how I feel about it, sort of in-universe, but it does make our time on Pokemon Island much easier. And speaking of making our time much easier, our time is much up-ear. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a like, comment, subscribe, or donate plasma to me. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Welcome